The game was like over macro-wise by the time he made 2 plays, but he did make 2 significant plays with that package, and that was actually impressive. That's fair. Which is why I like him bringing it to the table. It adds another...
Bivin.
Alright, what you want to do is Hex, so he can't W out, or E out.
Gets it right on time, the Cocoon as well. First blood over to Ryu, could not have been...
So H2K kind of need to set up very, very methodically, very slowly, because one mistake is Fate's Call, Knockup, Ice Tomb, like they have so many plays.
Not that early into the game, so it'll have to be a very long game for 5 Dragons to be a thing, but still, getting the first one is very nice for the combat stats. You do have to finish it off though, that is important.
Well, they want to steal the blue at the same time, and they want to get back to mid.
On a different part of the map.
Don't go for Herald when your mid lane tower can be sieged on. That's super risky.
I think Alistair's coming down to react to that, but H2K may be put in a bad position if they try to go for this one, because Featherman jumps in, looking for the Frozen Tomb, isn't able to get it because of the spell shield. The flash into the knockup from Noxiac though, knocks Ryu into the team. He'll have to flash away, but there is the Frozen Tomb. Can't burst him down before the Wild Growth comes up though, and Yankos being chased into the jungle. Now Odawamne arrives. Does he have the damage to deal with Reckless? The rest of the team is dead, and Fnatic annihilate H2K in that fight.
Ace for Fnatic, big team fight, and this is what we're talking about.
So he's not even going to be first to try and even contest a steal, and this Baron is just gone. Over to Fnatic at 20 minutes. Now we have a huge wing in this.
Paid off with an 8 and a Baron.
And Stats God Spellsy just informed me that Featherman dealt 3,600 damage in that fight.
Off later in the game.
Possible, but right now they're still very strong. Spirit able to take the 3rd dragon of the game over to Fnatic.
Good things here. Hang on, we'll explain it later because Cabo's split pushing. Baron gets started again.
And the Baron should be going down, but H2K are coming in here, and a lot of members from Fnatic are already poked out. Odawamne now heading into this fight using that ward at the back of the pit. The Baron, who's it going to go over to? The Baron goes over to Kalista Ren, over to Fnatic, but now the rest of the team is getting chunked out. Odawamne flashes away from the pit, but Reckless goes out, and Spirit not able to save him with the Lounge Respite. He even has to step out of there, and only Gamsu is remaining.
Prior to this though, eventually get a replay, see what happened, but that was just a snowball of really good execution on the side of H2K and a series of, over-eagerness, hubris.
Additionally, silver linings for Fnatic, they did pick up the Baron there, so Gamsu was able to buff the minions, so H2K
had an inhibitor, and then whenever he gets chunked, he just lapses on the minions. We see a hard engage reaction for Fnatic.
And Noxiac gonna try and make it happen, gets a knock-up onto Ryu and Vanda. Can the team follow up? Those Spirits coming in here, but Noxiac taking a bunch of damage even through his ultimate. The binding does not land. Odawamne in the back lines, gonna start dueling Gamsu. He's by himself, mitigates some of the damage with the riposte, draws back into his team. Febin with the re-engage, with the ultimate on himself to get some of that healing down. And Odawamne is out of mana, he's trying to escape from this fight. Ryu will go down, and Odawamne is unable to run away. Vanda being chased in, and it's all going wrong for H2K.
H2K just threw the game. Odawamne, if he does not teleport, he can end the game. I'm pretty sure he could have ended the game because Gamsu, no teleport, he left the lane, and there was a moment in that fight where H2K could choose to not commit, get out of there because they made a pincer. They could have just disengaged, stalled the backs. I think Odawamne could have straight up ended the game right there on the Fiora, if not take 2 Nexus towers. And Fnatic, they may be at risk of ending the game themselves here. 30 seconds on both Fiora and Ryu.
Inhibitor goes down, but there's still 2 people able to defend this push.
They're doubting.
And the minion is coming, the wave is coming in. They don't have the Baron wave though, and Forgiven gets a good ultimate off into the back line of minions. Noxiac goes in with a Fate's Call though, able to get the CC up. That's the first Nexus turret going down, and they're focusing this one out. Spirit going into the ultimate, and Forgiven, he can't do anything about it. And Fnatic are actually going to end this game 41 minutes in, and they take the win over H2K.
Yeah, okay, I just want to see that replay.
Yeah.
The hell happened there?
Man.
Well, good closure though.